Hello everyone, so let's discuss about the module 2 run-off. So what are the essential components of hydrograph? It is the rising limb, it is the crest segment and the recession limb. And it has a base flow. The base flow gives the flow that is already present in the river. Base flow separation. When you separate the base flow from the hydrograph, you will get the measurement of only the direct surface flow. So the figure shows a storm hydrograph, and you can see that the storm hydrograph has two components. First topmost is the direct run of hydrograph and second is the base flow separation. So when you separate these two parts, you will get a direct run of hydrograph and base flow hydrograph. So this is how the process goes, that is the storm hydrograph can be divided into a direct run of hydrograph and base flow hydrograph. The procedure for derivation of unit hydrograph from hydrograph, that is storm hydrograph. In a typical 6-hour storm, 4 cm excess rainfall is occurring. The flow recorded in the catchment is as shown below. Derive a unit hydrograph for 6-hour storm. Assume base flow is 100 cumex. So that is here 6-hour storm hydrograph is given with the excess rainfall of 4 cm. You are asked to derive a unit hydrograph. So the observations are time interval 0, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36 and the hydrograph's values are 100, 100, 300, 700, 100 etc. When you divide the ordinates of DRH by 4 cm, you will get the ordinate of unit hydrograph. So this is a simple problem. For this you have to draw this 4 columns, time 0, 6, 12, 18 that has given in the question, and the observed hydrograph readings are this. So when you subtract the base flow from the storm hydrograph, you will get the DRH. DRH is equal to column 2 minus 100 will give you column 3. And when you subtract this, you will get 0, 0, 200, 600, 900, 700. So this is the third column. When you divide the third column with rainfall, you will get the fourth column, that is unit hydrograph ordinate. That is 200 by 4, 50, 600 by 4, 150, like that you will get the values. So this is how you get the unit hydrograph of a storm hydrograph. So the steps is, first you have to subtract the base flow, then divide that with rainfall. Here rainfall is 4 cm. Now next type of problem is unit hydrographs are derived from for different duration. Suppose you have 3-hour unit hydrograph, you will be asked to derive to 4-hour unit hydrograph or 6-hour unit hydrograph. So how you will convert the duration of hydrograph? For that you need you have two methods of superposition and S-curve method. And if you are asked to find out 6-hour duration, then n is 2, that is 6 divided by 3, that is 2. So 2 is an integer, not a decimal value, so you can use superposition method. Here in this figure 4-hour unit hydrograph was given and the question was to convert that to a 12-hour unit hydrograph. So so how you can this 12 by 4, that is 3. So similarly you need to draw 3 unit hydrograph to get this. You need to add 3 4-hour unit hydrograph to find out to get this 12-hour unit hydrograph. So DH unit hydrograph is available and it is needed to make UH of NDH where n is an integer. Superposition in NUH with each graph separated from the previous one by DH. So we'll do one problem, then it will be more clear for you. Plot the hydrograph for a given storm. A hydrograph is plotted from the recorded storm flow. The base flow is separated from the hydrograph to obtain the DRH. The ordinate of DRH will give you direct runoff, and if the rainfall is not given, In the previous question, the rainfall was given. If the rainfall is not given, you can use this formula to find out the rainfall. And that is effective rainfall is equal to 0.36 sigma O into T by A. This is the formula used to find out the rainfall if the rainfall is not given. The given below are the observed discharge at 6-hour interval of a 3-hour storm. Given below are the observed reading. Find out the unit hydrograph. So here you can see 0, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, 66, 72 are the timing for the observation, and these are the hydrograph that was observed. So you can see the starting reading is 17 and the ending reading is 17. So the base flow will be 17. You subtract that is the first step. DRH is equal to hydrograph minus base flow, that is the ordinate of hydrograph minus 17. So DRH is 17 minus 17, 0, 120 minus 17, 103. Like that you will get the third column, and the fourth column will be for the unit hydrograph. To get that you need rainfall. What is the equation for rainfall? 0.36 sigma O into T by A, where sigma O is the sum of the ordinate of DRH, and that is 0 plus 103 plus 253 plus 183. Like that you sum up and you will get the sigma O into T. T is the time interval of observation, and that is 0, 6, 12, 18, and that will be 6 hours. So 0.36 into 970 into 6 by 320 will give you the effective rainfall, that is 6.5 centimeter, and divide by A. Area of the catchment is 320 kilometer square. Like that if you subtract you will get 6.5 centimeter. You divide the ordinate of DRH by rainfall to get the unit hydrograph, and that is 15.8, 38.9, 28.15, 20.46, 15.07. So this is how you find out the unit hydrograph if rainfall is not given. Now type 2 derivation of DRH or flood hydrograph from given unit hydrograph. So this is the reverse of the first problem. Here the ordinate of unit hydrograph is given. You are asked to find out the flood hydrograph. The ordinate of 3-hour unit hydrograph is given. Assume a base flow is 15. Derive direct runoff hydrograph for 2 cm, 6 cm and 4 cm. So here the time is 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42. So like that the time interval is given, and corresponding unit hydrograph reading is also given. So the first column is for time and the second column is for unit ordinate of 3-hour unit hydrograph. You are asked to find out direct runoff hydrograph of 2 centimeter. So what is the procedure? You reverse of the first method, that is you should multiply the rainfall to get the DRH. So that is multiply this unit hydrograph ordinates with 2 centimeter to get the 2-hour DRH. Similarly, you can multiply the second column with 6 centimeter to get the 6 centimeter rainfall DRH. If you multiply the ordinate of 3-hour unit hydrograph with 4 centimeter rainfall, you will get the DRH of 4 centimeter. So that is the advantage of this unit hydrograph. If the unit hydrograph of a particular catchment is known, you can find out the DRH of different duration, different intensity of rainfall or same duration. So the concept, if 2 centimeter rainfall occurs for 3 hours, this is the expected runoff. If 6 centimeter rainfall occurs for 3 hours, this is the expected runoff. And if 4 centimeter rainfall occurs for 3 hours, this is the expected runoff. So this is the advantage of unit hydrograph. So for the derivation of a different unit hydrograph, you have two methods, that is superposition method and S-curve method. So first let's see what is superposition method. In the superposition method, if d hour unit hydrograph is given and if you are asked to convert that to n d hour unit hydrograph, then you can find out the small n value by method 4 divided by 2. If 2 hour unit hydrograph is given, you are asked to convert that to 4 hour unit hydrograph, n value is 2. Similarly, 3 unit hydrograph is given and 6 hour unit hydrograph is asked, then 6 divided by 3, that is 2. You can see that this n value is an integer, it is not a decimal value. You can use the superposition method. If n value is a fraction, like if 2 hour hydrograph is given and if you are asked to convert that to 5 hour unit hydrograph, then 5 divided by 2 is a fraction and you can use S-curve method. Or in reverse, if 4 hour is given and you are asked to convert that to 2 hour, then 4 divided by then 2 divided by 4 is 1 by 2 is again a fraction. So that is the concept of these two methods of superposition and S-curve method. The ordinate of 3 hour unit hydrograph is given below. Assume a base flow of 15 cumex, derive 9 hour unit hydrograph. So if 3 hour is given, if the multiplication of 3 is 9, so you can use superposition method. Here the time interval is given and the ordinate of 3 hour is given. You are asked to derive a 9 hour unit hydrograph. So what is the procedure? First, see the given duration. Given duration is 3 hour. Required duration is 9 hour. 9 is the integral multiple of 3. The superposition technique is applicable. Step 2, if we add 3 hour unit hydrograph by 3 times, we will get 9 hour. That is 3 hour plus 3 hour plus 3 hour. So how many unit hydrograph is needed? 3 unit hydrograph is needed to derive this 9 hour. So that is, but when we add these 3 unit hydrograph, the obtained value is for 3 centimeter rainfall. Unit hydrograph means the hydrograph for 1 centimeter rainfall. If we add 1 centimeter rainfall, 1 centimeter rainfall and 1 centimeter rainfall, we will get 3 centimeter. So if we are adding these 3 unit hydrograph, we are getting a 3 hour DRH, 3 centimeter DRH. We have to divide that with 3 to get the unit hydrograph for 9 hour unit duration. So it will be clear when you do the problem. So first time is given, ordinate of 3 hour unit hydrograph is given. You are asked to find out 9 hour unit hydrograph. So how many unit hydrograph, or what is the value of n? 3. So you need 3 unit hydrograph. So this will be the first unit hydrograph. Lag the next hydrograph by 3 hours. So 3 hour, after 3 hour another rainfall will occur, and after 3 hour another rainfall will occur. That is the assumption. After every 3 hours this rainfall is occurring, that is 0 to 12. After that you leave one column, that is for first 3 hours, then another rainfall will occur, then after this 3 hours another rainfall will occur. So this is how you lag the unit hydrograph and sum up the column 2, 3, 4 to get the unit hydrograph for DRH of 3 centimeter rainfall. That is, this is for 1 centimeter unit hydrograph, this is for 1 centimeter rainfall, this is for 1 centimeter rainfall. So when you just add this, you are getting the DRH of 3 centimeter rainfall. So to get the one, again you have to convert that to unit hydrograph, that is you have to divide this by small n. So 12 divided by 3, that is 4, 87 divided by 3, that is 29, like that you will get. So this is the method of conversion of 3 hour unit hydrograph to 9 hour. DRH by I to get the unit hydrograph 0, 8.23, 37.64. So this is the unit hydrograph of 1 hour duration. Then you are asked to convert the unit hydrograph of 1 hour duration to 2 hour duration. So we have discussed how we can convert that. You have to first lag this by next 1 hour. So you leave one column and you start the next by 0, 8.23, 37.64 like that, and you add these two columns. So see here, if the small one value is 2, you have 2 unit hydrographs. Okay, so 0 plus blank 0, 8.23 plus 0, 8.23, like that you will get the values of again DRH of 2 centimeter rainfall. Then that should be divided by small n value to get the unit hydrograph of 2-hour duration. So here the concept is 1 hour unit hydrograph, then lagged by again 1 hour. The sum will be a 2 hour 2 centimeter rainfall. Okay. So this is the method. Here you can see this is the first unit hydrograph, lagged by 1 hour is the second unit hydrograph. You sum up this, you will get a DRH of 2 centimeter. You divide that by 2 to get the unit hydrograph of 1 centimeter. Then given below are the flows from a storm of 6-hour duration from a catchment of area 500 km square, assuming the base flow to be 0, derive the ordinate of 12-hour unit hydrograph. So here 6-hour duration rainfall occurs and the discharge is given. So you are asked to convert that to 12 hours. So 6 hour to 12 hour, what is the n value? N value is 2. So you need 2 unit hydrographs. So first derive the unit hydrograph, that is first time is given, then discharge will be 0, 100, 250. So since base flow is 0, you can take this value as DRH value same because there is no base flow. So this is the same column, discharge and DRH has same value since base flow is 0. Then this DRH should be converted to unit hydrograph, that is it should be divided by I. I is not given, so I is 0.36 into sigma O into T by A, and that is sigma O, the sum of this DRH will be 1000 into 6. 6 hour is the time interval of observation, divided by area of catchment is 500, and that is this unit hydrograph value. And this unit hydrograph should be lagged by again, what is the n value? N value is 2. So here the time observation is again 2. So here that is after 0 to 6 hour you need to assume a rainfall. So that is this rainfall should start, this unit hydrograph should start from this column lagged by 6 hours. So first rainfall from 0 to 6 hours, then second rainfall is from 6 to 12 hours. Okay, so like that you have 2 unit hydrographs. Sum up this unit hydrograph to get the third column, and this DRH should be divided by small n to get this unit hydrograph. So this is the procedure for finding the unit hydrograph from a given storm hydrograph, and that unit hydrograph can be converted to your required duration. See here, given 2-hour unit hydrograph, derive a 6-hour unit hydrograph for a given catchment area. So here 6-hour unit hydrograph, 2-hour unit hydrograph is given. You are asked to find a 6-hour unit hydrograph. That means small n value will be 3. But the time of observation is 1 hour interval. So you should add, you should lag it by 2 hours. Like that you will get after 2 hours again one rainfall will occur. After next 2 hours another rainfall will occur. You can see here after 2 hours, then 2 hours, then 2 hours, sum will be 6 hours. Okay, so here this is the first unit hydrograph, that is 0, 1, 2.7. This is the given question. So next is after 2 hours. So here you see that is 0, 1, 2. After 2 hours you should start with the next unit hydrograph. Then after again 2 hours, that is it should start at next 4th hour. Okay, again unit rainfall occurs. So you have 1, 2, 3, 3 unit hydrograph, that is n is equal to 3. Okay, then you sum up these 3 unit hydrograph to get the DRH, and DRH should be divided by small n value to get the unit hydrograph of required duration. Thank you.